Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's continue our complete beginner's guide to Green Hell, shall we? There's a lot of things that I want to do in this episode. We found this drying rack, which we can use to dry meat instead of cooking it. We got this new little campsite here, and we built a save spot in the campsite. Now, the first thing we want to do is make this drying rack actually work when it rains, and it rains all the time. So in order to do that, we're going to need to build a platform and a roof over top of it to keep it dry. So I'm going to go to my notebook, and by the way, you can see my notebook has a bunch of badges all over the place, like what is going on with this village, and I've marked it on the map. These are my new objectives. I need to check the Lambda 2 location, and I need to drink ayahuasca to restore my memory. When we drink that ayahuasca in the ritual container over by the village, we will open up new areas that we can explore on the map. But we're not going to do that right now. Oh, what's this? There's another page, right? This is explaining how to make the ayahuasca. Whenever you want to make that ayahuasca, the journal keeps amazing records of how to do pretty much everything. And let me just go ahead and get all these badges cleared off. Okay, perfect. Now, I did verify, if you let the meat spoil like we were doing as our little experiment, it will produce maggots, but you have to harvest the spoiled meat to get the maggots. They won't be on there that you can gather like they are on the dead animal. You need to actually harvest that meat after it's spoiled, and you can get maggots out of it. I don't know if it's all kinds of meat. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is build a frame. And I'm going to select this frame, and I'm going to put it right over top of the drying rack so that it's all white like this, and then it looks like it roughly corresponds to lining up to, like, do I cover this drying rack, that kind of thing. And this looks good. And I'll just kind of check it all the way around, and yes. I'm going to go back, and yeah, this frame looks fantastic. And we need to build it, and it needs logs. So we're going to need to chop a bunch of logs, but you can see it's getting dark, and our character is tired. So let's go ahead and rest. Now, let's rest whenever you can. Rest in this hammock because it's a nice place to sleep, and it provides like a restful night, and your character heals sanity when sleeping in this bed. It says comfortable sleep plus 3 sanity. So there's that. Okay. And it's now raining, so that means that we're thirsty when we wake up, but all of our coconut bowls will be ready to go with water for us. So just kind of drink and top yourself off, pushing right bumper to open up our watch. And it's dark, so it's hard to sometimes see, but we've got coconut bowls just on the ground here. There you go, and you can line them up. And now we are pretty good. We're getting hungry, and we need some fat. So in order to do that, I'm going to switch to our bow, and we're going to move right over here. If we come this way from our campsite, now I do want to pause it and just talk really quickly. This campsite is amazing because of its location, in the sense that you've got the drying rack built in, you've got the banana groves, you've got the trap, you've got the water nearby, and I'm about to show you another really cool thing. It's got the ayahuasca. It's got some structures already built. These are all things that sell. This campsite is awesome. However, it is a dangerous place, and some players do not like to make a camp here because there are patrols that can come through. There is a jaguar that can come through, and there are also tribal people that can come through, and all of these are hostile and will try to fight you. But I have found that the bow and arrow is enough to take down jaguars if you are far, like if you can shoot at them before they are on top of you, and then you finish things off with the spear. But just make sure you save your game a lot in case anything horrifying happens. I still think this campsite is worth it myself. Now, when we come over here, you're going to find that there's just this little valley where these peccaries are. And these guys are like little pigs. You can see it right there. And then you just kind of aim at it, and you shoot it, and we didn't hit it in the head. It's hard to see, but eventually that guy should die. And what we're trying to do is just kill these peccaries and eat them. They provide fat with their meat, unlike fish. And they're always right next to this campsite, right over here. Now, it's like 4 in the morning, so this is a bad time to really be hunting. I just wanted to show you. Oh, we gotta run. I don't know if you hear that or not. That music means jaguar. Okay, that like funky music means there's a jaguar coming through. So we need to get away from it. I'm running until I don't hear the music anymore, and I want to try to get my eyeballs on it. We need to make sure that we see the jaguar coming. Okay, I can hear it, but I don't see it yet. So it's somewhere, but not in our line of sight yet. All right, so I'm going to kind of stay back here. Again, if you headshot the jaguar, if you headshot pretty much anything in this game, it's dead. We can eat the jaguar too. Provide some meat. Let's see. All right, well, while we're waiting for some skylight, let's go over here to our banana grove and see if there's any bananas. And there are. So we need carbs. So might as well just eat this, top ourselves off. And then these mushrooms, you can see they're glowing. These are energy mushrooms. You can just go ahead and chow down on these. Might as well. It's free. That skittering sound, that was a spider. So just try to not step on it and run away, and you should be okay. All right, clouds have kind of covered up the sky, but the jaguar is gone. So the game does give you audio clues. That was the clue that the jaguar is on the prowl. The kind of like funky jungle music there. And if you pay attention to those things, you can skedaddle and get yourself to safety. All right, let's come back. The sun is now finally coming up. Now there's another peccary right there. It ran away because it saw us. Okay, that one we hit right in the face, and so it's dead. So I'm going to come over to this guy, and we're going to just use our knife, hold X to harvest. So all you have to do is shoot it and try to get a headshot. It'll die immediately. And boom. We got a ton of stuff. First of all, we got our arrows back, which is amazing. We got a bunch of bones, and we got a bunch of animal fat, or animal meat that we can use here. So what I'm going to do is waltz over this way. I'm going to demonstrate how we can use this. Is it raining? Yeah. So you can use this to try to dry your meat, but it's raining, so it's not going to work. And you can use this fire pit to make a fire, but it's raining, so it's not going to work. So we might want to create a fire underneath, one of these coverings or our platform or whatever. So one thing I'm going to do immediately is I'm going to open my backpack and I'm going to sort it. I'm going to show you that with bones, banana leaves, and how much rope do I have? I have plenty. We can make some armor. I'm going to go ahead and we have, oh, that's right, we have cooked meat. We're going to eat this. And we're going to eat that. And then we're going to just, I'm going to pick up this meat and I'm going to drop it on the ground. And we're going to let it rot so that we can get some maggots to finally cure our infected wound. But let's see, how we doing? Yeah, we need fat. We need logs, no problem. So let's look for some coconuts. That's a great way to get some fat. Maybe there's some lying around. I mean, quite literally, they could have fallen down and be lying on the ground. But if not, then it's time for us to start getting some wood. So I'm going to go ahead and just go after these trees, get some logs. And this will crash down, and we get 1 log and 2 logs, and then there's a long stick. So I'm going to carry these logs over. Start making our platform. We're going to put this here and put that here. And then I don't like to cut down coconut trees, specifically because they can produce coconuts. All right, there's a spider right there. Here's our trap. Let's see, is there anything in here? Yeah, there's a spider in the trap, unfortunately. So this spider will make noise, but you can just take it and then reset your trap, hold X. Now, I was told that actually the spider can be useful. You have to cook it on the fire, and then you grind it into dust that you can make into a medicine, but that's about it. All right, so this is not big enough for logs. That would give us sticks. Oh, here we go. But see, this is another reason why this campsite's great. Look at this. There's this tree right here, this kind of smaller palm, and you can get these nuts, which will give us the fat that we need to stabilize our nutrients. And then now we're in much better shape nutrient-wise. And let's get some logs from this. All right, and that's 1 and 2. Remember, you can carry a few logs at a time. Oh, I'm weighed down. I'm going to open my backpack. I have too much stuff. And this is... let me see. Yeah, I have a bunch of like bones and things. These are heavy. So I'm going to go ahead and just drop that. And then now, I was moving slowly because it wasn't the logs. Like, you can even run with these logs. Check this out. If you're not weighed down. But if you have too much to carry, then you will move slowly. Now, another thing we can do about that is build a storage chest here. But I'll show you. That might be another episode. But we need to make mud bricks to do that. But this is another reason this campsite's so awesome is because you're right by a riverbed. And when you're by the water, you can actually push Y to expand, and then you can, like, take mud. And you get this huge mud brick, and it will teach you immediately once you pick up this mud how to make the mud mixer, which is what you need to make mud bricks. Oh, God. Okay. Well, touche. We're just going to get killed right here, and that's fine. I wasn't prepared for that one. I didn't hear the music. Did anybody hear the music? All right, so that was terrible, and that is why you should save your game. I actually forgot to, so I had to play back a little bit, and you'll see that because of that, I'm running low on fat, and I accidentally ate something poor. So we're going to need to start a fire. We need long sticks to finish up our platform, and I'm going to collect these. I put some long sticks here when I was replaying, just to get this done faster. And I got these in the woods right by the logs. And then I hung the meat right here, this peccary meat, and you can see when you hang it in the drying rack, the radial starts to fill up, and it would be drying out. But if it starts to rain, it will take that progress. So I'm just going to pick this up, and I'm going to go over here. I'm going to light this fire. It's not raining now, which is why it was drying out. Use this, and we're going to insert the bird nest. Okay, and then we're going to throw this in here. And we'll take that charcoal. Charcoal is super useful. It's good for fires, and it's good for a lot of other stuff later. And we're going to go ahead and just throw this on there. Like that. Perfect. And there's the meat that I am letting rot. And I'm going to cook the another peccary meat on the other side. This is why the peccaries that are by us are so good and worth the danger, worth even the danger of that jaguar. Because honestly, if we get to drop on that jaguar, I've killed it a few times in my Let's Play, and it's not that bad. But the peccary just gives you all this meat that you can get for fat, that gives you fat, gives you a lot of calories in terms of proteins and everything, so it's fantastic. All right, what do we need now? We need to go here to the notebook, and we need to go to... in this platform panel. No, actually, no, it's in the, here it is, platform. This is what we want to build. So once you build the frame, you can go now to this housing section of the notebook and build this platform. And you just want to kind of put it on top of, oh, this isn't done yet. Oops, I got to put the rope on. It won't let you stack it until you finish with the rope too. Sorry. So we got to put this rope on like that. Then now it's done. And now if I go to this and I try to build the platform, it immediately snaps right above it, and I can create this and cancel this. And now we need long sticks. Well, great place to get long sticks is from logs. So there's 2 logs over here, so you can just chop this with your axe, get a plank and 2 logs. Here we go. And then we chop this, or I'm sorry, a plank and 2 long sticks from 1 log. There we go. Well, there you go. And then let's put this over here. Okay, fantastic. We got rope. We got rope. Let's get some rope over here. Okay. There's the jaguar right there. Fire quickly. I mean, don't even give it a chance. Yep, and we just killed it in 1 shot. So that time, I heard it growling. I didn't hear the music, but I heard it growling. That's a capybara. That's a nice guy. And then, bam, we just got jaguar meat. That's how easy the jaguar is to kill. It destroys us if it's up close, but with the bow and arrow, I mean, I just hit it once, and it just curls down, and then we get bones, and we get animal meat. And we're going to go into our bag. I'm going to show you. We're just going to go ahead and put all this animal meat right here, the big cat meat to... and this is ready, so I'm going to eat that meat. And now... Oh, I'm getting dirty hands from... I'm sorry, I'm getting parasites because my hands are dirty. That's what it is. I didn't eat something bad. It's just you have to wash your hands, or you will, like, eat your... My hands are all dirty from the blood from that animal, for example. So come over here. This is another reason this campsite's awesome. Okay, that was the wrong button, but wash yourself. Now we have a bunch of stacks of food poisoning, so it's in our best interest, actually, to just kind of go around looking for logs so that we can find some paragon for ourselves. Okay, and what do we need now? Oh, we still need rope. I'm out of rope. Okay, we need rope and we need mushrooms. Sure. That we can do. All right. Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba. Here's a log, but no mushrooms. And any coconuts? No. Wait. Nah, not really. And let me just kind of check out. We got the waterfall here. There we go. This is exactly the mushroom we need. Right here. Eat it. Eat it. So we got a couple stacks gone. And here's a coconut. Speak of the coconut. So here's some fat for us. Just switch to your axe. Bap it. Well, you gotta hit it, but eventually, there we go. I'm gonna drink it. And I'm gonna harvest it. We're gonna go into our backpack. And I'm gonna eat this. Eat that. There we go. All right. Much, much better now. Now we need some rope. So this is rope right here. Just kind of look for trees like this. See if you can find any. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 4. And we're back home. Oh boy. That was what got us there. Oh, here we go. Maybe it was the crab that bit us. Okay, good. We have 1 stack of venom, which isn't the end of the world. It's a pain. All right, so let's go into our backpack and see if we have anything that can do something about this. Yes. Okay, so check your body for the venom wound. Where did they get us? On the leg? Yes. Okay, so go to your backpack. Use the tobacco dressing on your leg and wrap it up. And there you go. Okay, that should help with the venom. It's a tough game. We're having a tough time of it. We're okay. So one thing that I want to do is, that's out there. It's raw. You'll notice that this meat is no longer drying. It freezes its progress, basically, while it's raining. So we're going to put this out here. At least it doesn't reset it. So it just freezes it. And finish this. And now we need logs to finish the top. I'm going to go into my inventory. I'm going to put down more coconuts just so we have even more water. Like that. Sweet. Now, I'll show you something, too, that's kind of neat. Let me come over here. We do need a bunch of logs. Any rope available? No. Got any rope? Not yet. Is that not rope? There it is. All right. So I'm going to go, and this is fine. I'm going to chop down this banana guy. Okay. And I'm going to craft with this banana leaf. And then I'm going to add bone, 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 and then rope, rope, and make bone armor. So 2 rope, a banana leaf, and 3 bone, and you can craft bone armor. What is bone armor, you say? Bone armor is something that you can put on yourself. So you have to go to the inspect screen, you have to open your backpack, and then we can pick this up and we can just wear it on each body part. So you can put armor on each limb to protect you against attacks. It's fantastic. We're going to have a lot of bones by killing animals and stuff, so we're going to have a bunch of this extra. Now, you see how tired I am. It's because I got bit and I've got the fever running through me, so my character needs to sleep. So we're going to sleep a pretty long amount of time here. Wait till the fever has broken, and we can wake up now. It's not completely nighttime yet. We're thirsty, and we just need to drink, 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 drink. And the radial says we need fat. Okay. Well, we can get fat pretty easily by going into our backpack, going to our food screen, and we just have to eat this meat. Tremendous. And we will eat this banana. And let's look at ourselves. Much better. All right, so, you know, up and down, but this is what you do in this game. You just kind of work to get yourself stabilized. We're getting there. This is actually a tree right here that could provide us with a bunch of logs. And it's right by our house, so might as well. 1, 2, and okay. So we'll get 2 out of the 3 logs we need right here. Beautiful. We still need fat. We might have to end up cooking this cat meat. It's a possibility. And here. Actually, this will give us a log just fine. Great. And Did it. So now you can actually save your game under a platform, which is awesome. But you can also see that very slowly the meat is drying. It does take a while. It's not like ultra fast. But one thing I've heard, I don't know how true this is, you want to avoid having a fire going too long at this campsite because it will attract natives. So if you want to not have Aboriginal native warriors come through and check in on you, then try to keep the fire down. Now I was going to go look for some mushrooms, but it's a little too dark for that. What time is it? Okay, so what we can do instead then, we need more feathers so we can get some more arrows, but we're doing all right. Let's see if we can kill a peccary right now and just get ourselves a little bit more food, because that's the whole point of this campsite. There's food right here. You can hear the pigs rooting around. Where are you? Yeah, right there. He ran away. I got a little too close, but I mean, there's always pigs right here. It's phenomenal. All right. And I hear somebody walking. Oh, it was the capybara. Okay. So then, we've got a leech on us, so we're getting our sanity taken. So whenever you see that happen, now, if you put armor on, you can push the right bumper to hide the armor so you can see your body better to find these leeches. There we go. That looks good. Okay, great. Here he came back. Right there. And we got him. And here's the peccary. Now, what we can do here is it's raining. And we got a bunch of bones, and this is going to make us too heavy. But if we just make our slow way... actually, how much rope do I have? I have just enough. We're dirty. We don't want to eat anyway with these dirty hands, but you see I'm moving super slow because of all the stuff that I have. But if I just make it right over here, I don't think the banana leaves are still on the ground. Ooh, there's a toucan body, actually. So let me go to my backpack and we'll harvest this. We want the feathers for more arrows. It's fantastic. And they give you meat, so why not? We have more bones than we need. I'm going to switch over to my axe. Just going to give this a chopping. There we go. And I'm going to craft with this banana leaf. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3 bone. 1, 2 rope. Make another bone armor. Okay. And then I'm going to go to my magnifying glass. And I'm going to go select this arm. That's fine. Take the backpack. And we're just going to pick this up and put it on our arm until it snaps into place. Now our arms are protected. So we can obviously make way more than this, but you see how the weight of the bones does not affect you anymore once you're carrying it like that. Now, it has stopped raining. The stick, though, put me over the edge. Oh, dry leaf. We actually need this pretty badly. Let's get it. All right. And I'll take this dry leaf, too. So, until we build a container, what I'm going to do is just open my backpack. I'm going to hold down to sort it. And I'm going to pick up these bones. I'm just going to kind of drop them on the ground. They're heavy. And then we can come back and get these later. I also don't need this many stones. This stuff will not despawn right there. It's fine. All right, fantastic. I'm going to drink. And I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go to our food pouch. And I'm going to insert. You can insert so much stuff onto this drying rack on the top and hanging. It's unreal. And then we will just go to our backpack. And I'm going to use this. I'm going to go ahead and use the dry leaf. Start up a fire. Put that in there. Go to our bag. Insert that on there to start cooking. I'm also going to insert that spider on there. And you can see that the spider is spoiling, but it might not actually cook now that it has spoiled. Going to destroy it. Let's see, did both of our spiders spoil? Yeah, they did. Just destroy it. I always destroy, like, the spoiled stuff unless it's, you can harvest it, basically. Because I don't want to accidentally eat it. And it's just taking up weight in your backpack. Alright, beautiful. Meat's drying out. Looking good. Oh, I took that. I didn't mean to. It was because it was empty. So if you push to try to drink it, but it's empty, then, well, you're going to get that result. We're very low on fat and carbs. Let's look for bananas while this is cooking. And there's bananas right here. Great. And it will disappear once you've taken all the bananas off of it. You can hear there's a spider. I'm going to get away. Okay. I'm going to wash myself off. There we go. Now it's raining, which is sad, but the meat is cooked so we can eat it. And this fire will go out momentarily. But that's okay, because you can see our meat is still drying. Awesome. So we do need another Paragon shroom, but we've built a platform. We got killed by a jaguar, then we killed a jaguar. We've got more water catchers going, and we've really stabilized our food and water situation. We also put some armor on ourselves and are looking to get even stronger and increase our chances of survival. Everyone, I hope you're still finding this series to be useful and fun. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.